Alright, YouTube. We're gonna smoke the Bull Moose Gigante 6x60. The one we got from the Parrington, Oregon. We did the Shady Moose, and now we're gonna try the Bull Moose. We're gonna take the moose by the bull horns. This one don't feel as dry. Big old wrap, or a big old band on there. Boy, the cap comes all the way down to there. They got a big old cap. Yeah, it's a little dry. We're not even gonna humimeter this one. Or should we? Should we? Let's just see. It's right here. It's in hand's reach. I mean, why not, right? Let's just see. Where are we at? $55, $56 at the foot. Let's try a different spot. $46, $47. And the cap, we just cut the cap. $57. A little dry. But we're gonna smoke it. It's a wide open draw. Yeah, that almost has that like when if you've ever opened a bag of Redmond, that smell, kind of that sweet tobacco smell. Smells like toasted almonds, burnt almonds. Ooh, that's peppery. It's got some pepper on the retro, salty on the lips. A little bit of spice lingering on the tongue. But it has like a dark cracker. It's kind of like a salty cracker flavor. It almost has that almond taste to it. It smelled like burnt almonds when I was lighting it, but it almost has an almond flavor to it. That's interesting. Some cedar. Definitely, it's got a little punch to the nose, that's for sure, with that pepper. This is already a better start than the Shady Moose. At this point, this Bull Moose, I'm enjoying already much more than the Shady Moose. For a budget cigar, I'm like, boy, that pepper is actually lingering. It almost makes you want to sneeze. I'm actually digging this one a lot more than the Shady Moose already at this point, just at light up. Wow. What a big difference, huh? I just noticed the Moose has a cigar in his mouth. Can you guys see that? That's cool. It's got a soft to a medium feel on the mouth, but it's also has like a grit feel to it. Does that make sense? You know, this ain't a bad cigar already. I'm actually digging it. Not bad. Alright. There's really no restriction, though. It's like wide open. Doesn't take much to get a lot of smoke. I can already tell there's going to be a kind of a salty sweetness that comes out of this tobacco when it warms up, the naturalness. I'm already tasting it. Anyway, we'll let this Bull Moose settle in and warm up and let it wake up and see how it develops. We shall return. Alright, YouTube. That's how it's developed so far. We got a little bit off on the burn line with the space heater blowing at it and the front door open, so the kid can keep going in and out. She's on a mission back and forth. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap that ash, and then we're gonna pull this big ass band off. It's not loose enough to. Oh, it is. We're gonna slide it right off. Here's a look at the naked moose. Looks like a moose is not much of a 60 ring gauge either. It's a little too much, you know. This definitely has a nice natural sweetness coming out. It's coating the tongue, so the smoke feel is, it's still soft, but it's ramped up to be a little bit more mouth coating. It like coats your mouth a little bit more, if that makes sense. The sweet natural tobacco sweetness come out. The natural tobacco flavor is kind of rugged. It kind of gives you that rugged, old school tobacco flavor. Kind of like those Banditos that I've shown you guys, and I've handed out a few of them. They're those short, they're the singles, they're the littler guys. They almost look like a backwoods, but they're not. They're Banditos. And those are more of like an old school Western kind of type cigar that you would see in Western movies, like with Clint Eastwood or something. And they just have that rugged tobacco flavor, just that old school, just natural ruggedness to it. I call them a good yardstick, because when I'm out doing stuff at the yard or working on something or mowing or whatever I'm doing, that's a perfect one to have in your mouth. And if it goes out, it's alright, you can relight it, and if not, you just kind of chew on it, and it's a good one, and it's perfect mouth feel for it. So this thing is actually pretty good. I'm really liking it more than the Shady Moose. Between the two of them, I'd rather smoke this one again. The other one was alright. Started out kind of crazy with that number 2 pencil and hay and barnyardy, and then it got alright. I'm sure it would have been even, I would have kept smoking it if it didn't have that construction issue towards the end. I just didn't want to deal with that in my pickup. But this Bull Moose, I'm liking it. This is actually a nice, decent stick. It's got that Western grit to it. Just the a gritty, not gritty, but like a rugged tobacco flavor, just but with sweetness, like natural sweetness, not added sweetness, natural sweetness, kind of a floral note coming in and out, and that pepper has ramped down a little bit, but it's still there. If you do a big retro, it's gonna tingle. But you get a almost like a rose petal smell in your nostril when you do it, on that floral note. I'm digging this. I'm actually digging this one. So that's how it's developed. Here's a better look at the band now that it's off. I don't know. Should we open it just to see it better? If we can open it without destroying it. I have a cool little art DIY project we're gonna do with these bands, and I'll show you. No, I don't know. I think it might destroy it. I don't want to destroy this one. It's the only one I got in California. Oh, come on. There we go. That's kind of a cool picture. That'd be a good sticker, actually. That'd make a good sticker. I'd put that on the back of my little tool trailer. Little Martin Trucking tool trailer. So anyway. This is actually for a budget cigar, this one's a good one. I'm liking it. The Bull Moose. Take life by the Bull Moose. Alright, that's how it's developing, and I will be back. Alright, YouTube, this Bull Moose, it's smoking good. It's ramped up to about a medium to a little bit rough on the mouth, though, as we get to the bottom. It still has that rugged tobacco flavor, but I'm digging it. And this one, the construction's much better than that Shady Moose. This Bull Moose is holding together, and look, we're about down to the end of this one. I mean, we are at the end of this one, but we're down a lot further. It just has that ruggedness to it, but good flavor, sweetness, and the natural tobacco flavor. There's a floral note in there. The pepper, which is, it's ramping up now, but through the most part, it was pretty smooth. But it's a little stingy now in the nostril. I enjoy it. I like feeling that tingle, but if you don't like pepper, then in the first part and the last part, you're not gonna probably enjoy the retro. I'm not really getting it on, I mean, it lingers on the mouth a little bit on the finish, but not bad. But if you like the retro, then the first and the last is pretty strong. Ooh, tingle. Anyway, that was the Bull Moose Giganta. What was this? The 6x60. So, I enjoyed it. Thanks for smoking with me once again. Let me know what you guys are smoking, or if you've even had this one. A lot of you actually had that Shady Moose. That was the first time I've had it and heard of them. This is the first time I had this one, and when I got them from up there in Oregon, it's the first time I've heard of them. So, pretty cool. For a budget cigar, that's hitting above its pay grade. So that's always enjoyable. Well, anyway, until next time, always try different sticks, and you know it. Keep it smoky, my friends.